whatever, McLovers, McLovelies. I'm Itabi Elliott here. It's been a little while since I made a video, but I just am inspired to talk about something. And that is the notion and concept of the word humane and how we treat animals and humans. I get an email from several different animal rights activist organizations because I like to, because sometimes you can make a big difference just by signing your name or digitally signing your name by putting your email in, and these petitions make a difference. Not just with animal rights, but with human rights. Some amazing things we can do. There's this organization called the VAZ, which is really good, I find, avaaz.org, and they really help with human rights around the world and stopping some of the injustice. And I can't remember the name of this organization that I just got this message from, but I'm gonna post it right here, maybe, if I can, if my internet's fast enough. If not, I'll post it below. So if you want to sign up for their newsletter or whatever, you can. So I just sort of had this thought, I guess, reflection on this term humane and how we talk about how animals, people that eat animals. Sometimes there's people that have some compassion towards animals, and they'll say, well, I only buy free-range chicken, or they call it beef, but it's really cow. And because the animals are treated humanely, and I would say that I want to ask, and I'll make some suggestions, of course, what does it really mean to be treated humanely? And this concept I want to try to help get across is, to me, and I think, when we look at words, we don't really understand what they mean. We just have the generalized concept of it. And they don't serve us the way they should. For example, the word sin. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks sin is it's a Christian thing, and it means you're not good inside. You're evil. People are born sinners. But if you look up the word sin, you realize it means to miss the mark, and not in the dictionary. You have to look up the etymology or whatever from it, and you realize it means to miss the mark, and it's really about missing the point of life. And Eckhart Tolle talks about that in his book A New Earth, and sort of missing your purpose, and that is your spiritual purpose, that you have a spiritual nature, and discovering that. And that's sin, And I have other concepts and ideas about that, which I'll get into in another video, but that's not about this. But and I just wrote the word communication, and I realize communication is to commune with another through language, or through a look, or through touch, or through energy. And so communicating isn't really just about talking and spouting off rightness and ideas. It really should be about communing, being one with another, and having total peace and harmony with them. And then I look at this word humane, and what I think humane really is when it comes to treating an animal humanely, people say, treating an animal humanely. I think it really is treating an animal how you would treat a human. And even more specifically, how you would treat a human that you love. And I think you can tell where I'm going with this, that of course people will say, to cut a chicken's beak off, which is like as just as sensitive as the end of a man's penis or a woman's clitoris. It's like cutting that off, and they do it when you buy chicken at the grocery store. That's what you've done to these chickens. That's not humane. Keeping them in cages where the chickens can't spread their wings and they can never turn around, and cows or pigs in small cages and they never get to turn around, and chickens where they're all on top of each other and crapping on top of each other, and their environments are full of ammonia because of the fecal matter, and I'm sure carbon monoxide also. And it's just, you know, humans can hardly even walk in there, and yet we keep animals in those environments. And, you know, cows and horses being branded, we all, you know, we could all agree, even if you ate animals, you could probably agree that that's not a humane thing to do. You wouldn't do it to your dog. You wouldn't do it to your cat. So why would we do it to a cow or a chicken or a pig? Because they're animals too, and so are we. And so where I'm really going with this is taking this word humane and sort of reformatting it in our brain and giving it a new meaning, because what society has told us is not necessarily true. And to me, if you ask me, and I hope you might consider this, the word humane means to treat animals the way you would treat humans you love. And I hope you love everybody. But use your family, use your baby girl, use your baby boy, or your mother, or your sister. Somebody that you love unconditionally. And babies are the easiest, right? Because they haven't done anything wrong to us. So what I would really like to suggest is to treat animals humanely would be not to kill them at all. Because nobody would agree that it's humane or just to kill another human. Or to rape another human. And cows are raped all the time for milk. In fact, it's well known, if you do a little bit of research, that dairy cows are the most mistreated and the most harmed. So if you drink milk, you created immense suffering for a cow, or many cows. They've been impregnated against their will, raped, and then they're injected with hormones so that they can produce, you know, way more milk than their body normally would. So it throws their hormones way out of whack, and then you ingest those hormones, and then when the cow is spent and can't become pregnant anymore because it's been fucked so many times, they drag it away and kill it. And then also, because they impregnate it and it has to give birth so that the mammary glands will fill up with milk, they take the baby away from the cow. And so you've taken a baby away from a mother. And we would all agree that that's, you know, if a human gave birth to a child, a woman, and then say the government, or let's just say the government, because government, they're all a bunch of fuckers. But they're just suffering just like the rest of us, confused just like the rest of us. So to take a child away from a baby away from a mother would be, you know, a tragedy, and nobody would put up with it. Nobody would. Everybody would lose their mind. Why does nobody lose their mind when they take the baby away from a cow? Because cows love their babies, and baby cows love their moms, just like humans do. They have feelings just like humans do. And so let's just consider, perhaps, if you will, that to treat animals humanely is to love them just like we love humans, and not to kill them at all. And I love you, and that's why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because I am delivering a message, I believe, from the divine as me to you, the divine. And I just wanted to share this idea with you, and I hope you'll consider it. And love yourself and love animals, because animals are so much less judgmental than humans. We all know they say dog's a man's best friend. It's a girl's best friend too. Because they just love you. They just want to spend time with you. You know, they're in many ways, you know, so many people would say they're lesser evolved, but I would say perhaps they're more evolved. They don't get trapped in thought. So what if they can't make cars? They love, and they never stop. So, and they experience pain and fear too, so we should treat all animals like we treat our most precious and worshipped humans, and the most loved humans, which is babies. So treat all animals like babies, and realize that being humane is being human, and to be human should be to be endowed with and express love for everybody, and animals are included. So I love you and have a wonderful day.